This is just a quick one. I was talking to Blackie yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I think. We were just talking about deer play last year, and I remembered that before I went out to run, I had two dogs running in it, and just a big hill trial. Um, Now there was 220 dogs there, so like there was a lot of dogs, and then there was a lot of all the big names were there, Kevin and Ricky and whoever, I don't know, whoever the big names are. But I remember getting a little bit of stage fright, and I was thinking, I shouldn't be here. This, who am I? What am I doing? I'm not able for this. This is, what am I doing? And so I got a little bit of a shot at that, maybe an hour before I was going to run. And of course, I had to have a chat with myself and say, I love this kind of competition. This place is made for me. I had to have that little conversation in my head. And now, as it turned out, went out and we got in the final with Bruce. So I'll say if there was 220 or 240 dogs, the top 20 got into the final, which was the double lift and all. And so we made a couple of mistakes in the double lift. I don't know. I'd say we finished around 8th or 9th or 10th or somewhere in the middle of the 20. But I was sort of relieved once I'd made the final. And it was it's a nice reference to be able to think back to, oh, Paddy, remember when you got your little windy bit there where you thought you weren't good enough to be there? So if you're trialing and if you get a little bit of that, uh, don't take it too seriously there, because it's obviously happens to all of us. I haven't really talked to any of the other handlers, or nobody really said that stuff to me before, but that's what happens with me. And so we're going to deer play again this year, and really deer play is just a big garden for me, because I mean, I'm used to schooling on the mountains. A little while ago, me and Blackie were back up on Adams Hill there, and we're probably working sheep, 600 or 800 yards away, or more maybe. And we're getting used to the timing and getting comfortable with all that, and getting used to redirecting dogs and moving sheep around and everything. And so, I mean, I'm very familiar with all that. But last year I put in a good bit of practice too, and still we had that little windy point where I was kind of looking around at, I don't know, Dylan Davies or Ross Watson or any of these fellas, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to fall flat on my face here now with these fellas, and oh, what am I doing? Not sure. I had nothing to be worried about. But it's just to let you know, that little wave, if you get one of those little waves going through you there and you're at a trial somewhere, just not to ignore it, just to override it, I think, and just remind yourself of why. Sure, it could just work out just as well for you